Every organization today is focused on productivity, engagement, and retention. But there's a hidden cost undermining all three: unresolved work life issues. According to Gallup research, U.S. employers lose approximately $1 trillion every year in lost productivity related to stress, distraction, and employees managing personal issues during work hours. But that's not absenteeism. That's not turnover. That's employees who are physically present but mentally elsewhere. The question is not whether this problem exists. The question is how employers are addressing it. Here's the reality. Most businesses operate during standard business hours, from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. But so do childcare centers. So do elder care providers. So do schools and legal financial services. And so do pet care and other service providers. When life happens, when a spouse becomes ill, or when a personal crisis arises, employees have only one option: to deal with it on company time. Not because they want to, but because they have no other alternative. The end result is predictable. Employees lose focus, managers lose productivity, teams absorb disruption, and employers absorb the cost. This is not a motivational problem. It's an infrastructure problem. Many employers assume their employee assistance provider will solve these problems, and EAPs do play a critical role. They provide counseling, crisis intervention, and mental health support. But most EAPs are not designed to also resolve everyday life logistics. They do not secure childcare options. They don't identify elder care resources. They don't locate pet care. They don't manage relocation issues or disaster assistance. And they do not handle time-consuming research, vetting, or follow-through. So what happens? Work-life issues linger, stress compounds, distractions escalate, and eventually those unresolved pressures spill over into mental health concerns. At that point, the problem has already become expensive. This is where employee care comes in. We exist to address the practical, real-world challenges that pull employees away from work before those challenges become a crisis. We do not simply provide a list of referrals. We provide vetted, personalized resources, human and AI-supported navigation, education, guidance, and end-to-end work-life assistance. Our mission is simple: resolve life issues efficiently so employees can stay focused at work. Employee care supports employees across the full spectrum of work-life needs, including childcare and parenting support, elder care and adult care, special needs and caregiving resources. And when the caregiver needs care, employee care can provide self-care. In addition, employee care provides legal and financial services and housing support, academic and educational resources, wellness navigation, disaster and emergency support, and even concierge-style assistance for time-sensitive needs. Employees access employee care when life disrupts their workday. Instead of spending hours researching, making calls, or leaving work early, they receive direct, guided support from professionals who do the heavy lifting for them. That time returns to the employer. So what happens when employers integrate employee care, work-life services? They see measurable benefits. Productivity recovers as employees regain hours otherwise lost to distraction, stress, and personal problem solving. Absenteeism declines because issues are resolved quickly before they require time off. The strain of EAP services is reduced by preventing unnecessary escalation into a mental health crisis, allowing EAPs to focus where they are most effective. Retention, engagement, morale improve as employees who feel supported in their real lives become more loyal, more engaged, and more resilient. Lastly, employers strengthen their brand by demonstrating a clear understanding that life does not stop at the office door. Employee care is not a replacement for EAPs, and we are not a wellness trend. We are a foundational work-life infrastructure. We sit between daily life challenges and mental health services, closing the gap that most benefit programs leave open. By addressing work-life stress at its source, employee care helps employers reduce hidden productivity losses, improve workforce stability, while protecting the EAP's investment in mental health benefits. The data is clear. Unresolved work-life issues cost employers nearly $2 trillion each year. But this cost is not inevitable. With the right work-life support in place, employers can reclaim productivity, support their workforce more effectively, and create a healthier, more sustainable workplace. Employee care makes that possible because when life works better, work does too.